Roger, have you ever tried Earth's pizza? It's an experience.
Pizza? I find Earth's culinary diversity perplexing. All these flavors, yet none capture the essence of a black hole.
Can we focus, please? We've got a show to run.
Speaking of running, have you all heard about the latest trend in Botswana? Apparently, jogging has become a competitive sport there.
Competitive jogging? That sounds more pointless than Earth politics.
Save it for the show, Alice.
Folks, welcome back to Earth, where jogging is apparently a contact sport. Stay tuned to hear more about Botswana's bizarre fitness trends. Stay tuned for our headlines, folks. And remember, jogging is only a sport if you're being chased by something with teeth.
Fact. Okay, everyone, gather round. We need to spice things up. Ideas, anyone?
How about revisiting those game show challenge? I've got an impressive collection of Wheel of Fortune rares.
Sounds thrilling, Alice. I've always wanted to guess the prices of everyday items.
The epitome of excitement.
Come on, team, let's focus. What about the conspiracy? Any insights?
Conspiracy, Debbie? We're more interested in a coffee break right now.
Yeah, can't we just do something easy for once?
Easy. We're living in space, folks. There's nothing easy about it.
Can we, for once, have a segment that doesn't involve decoding mysteries or existential discussions?
I second that. Let's keep it light and breezy, like a summer asteroid shower.
Fine, let's take a break. But we're not avoiding the conspiracy forever.
CISA family reunion, secrets of Botswana's independence unveiled.
The Caesar family in Botswana, descendants of Kamai's confidant Simon Tabane Caesar, is hosting a reunion. Caesar served as Kamai's secretary, even accompanying chiefs to England. They're recognizing their grandfather's role in Botswana's independence with a historical narration and commemoration of Caesar's son, Bishop Reverend Caddy
Seems
Caesar.
like the Caesar family reunion has more drama than a soap opera. I bet the historical narration includes the dramatic moment Caesar forgot to pack Camma's favourite tea for the England trip.
Speaking of tea, did you know Botswana's national drink is sorghum beer? It's like a reunion beverage, but without the family
Sorghum
secrets.
beer? Well, at least it doesn't come with a traumatic twist. Unlike Caesar, who forgot the tea and accidentally packed the kangaroo for the royal garden.
Brazil importing raisins. Christmas debate. Brazil's importing 65 of its raisins from Argentina, sparking a debate on food security. The Christmas season raises concerns about self-sufficiency as researchers blame Brazil's climate for not being raisin-friendly.
65 from Argentina? That's a lot of raisins. Brazil should consider a national raisin growing initiative. They might even get a raisin for their economy.
Did you know Brazil has the world's longest beach, Praia do Cassino? If only they could grow raisins as long as their coastline.
Maybe they could, but they'd still import sand for the beaches? Now that's a reason we can't debate. Tire troubles in Brunei. The government cracks down.
Brunei's Ministry of Environment clarifies that the government regulates the fee for disposing of used tires. Dumping tires in unauthorized areas can lead to hefty penalties and jail time.
Extraterrestrial viewers in Brunei, even your spacecraft tires must be disposed of responsibly. Imagine getting a ticket for intergalactic littering.
And here I thought space was the final frontier, not the recycling bin. I bet they use pyrolysis to turn space junk into rocket fuel.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to confuse the tire disposal fee with a rocket launch fee. That's a whole different space budget.
Bulgaria's marathon law changes, judges, prosecutors, and promises.
Bulgaria's government crams in major changes to the constitution, focusing on the judicial system. Politicians claim victory as Christo Ivanov gets judges, Pievsky gets the prosecution, and Borisov gets a promise to be squeaky clean.
It's like a political speed dating event with a constitutional twist. Judges for you, prosecutors for me, and promises for all.
And here I thought a marathon was just for running. Bulgaria's turning it into a political relay race, passing the baton of power.
Well, they say politics is a marathon, not a sprint. But with all these changes, it's starting to feel like a political triathlon, swimming in controversy, cycling through bureaucracy, and running away from accountability.
Good evening, Galactic Voyagers. Welcome to 24/7 Newsroom, the Celestial Hub in Earth's orbit. I am Bob.
And I'm Charlie, your enthusiastic gambler with an optimistic twist. Today, I'm betting on holding your attention.
Greetings.
And Hank. Greetings, Earth enthusiasts.
And I'm Alice. Buckle up, Space Cadet, as we delve into the space saga of the Caesar family.
In Botswana, the Caesar family is throwing a reunion to celebrate their ancestors' contributions to Botswana's independence. Did he rack up frequent flyer miles or uncharted territories? You decide.
Uncharted territories, Bob style. Imagine navigating the sea without a GPS.
I bet their family WhatsApp group is buzzing with intergalactic memes.
Oh, joy! Another family reunion. Because nothing says togetherness like Uncle Larry's 3-hour PowerPoint on instant collection.
Did you know Botswana boasts the world's largest salt pan?
Salt pans? Are we seasoning the cosmos now?
The Magadikadai ponds cover 12,000 square kilometers, a vast expanse indeed.
That's a lot of salt for Earth's flavorless cuisine.
Well, if Earth's food is bland, maybe we should just sprinkle a little Botswana on it.
Now, on to our next Cosmic Odyssey.
Why are we told after showing lines from last week?
Did the Galactic Network interns mess up again?
It appears so. My lines seem to be from a cooking show.
Well, at least you're not trying to convince people that a frozen burrito is a culinary masterpiece.
Well, if I accidentally throw in a recipe for space lasagna, you'll know why.
Alright, let's get serious. That Caesar reunion in Botswana.
Hold on, I got lines about Penguin Ballet. What is happening?
You know, Earth has the strangest sense of humor.
Yeah, it's like we're all just a bunch of monkeys flinging poo at each other and laughing.
So, the Caesar family is hosting a renovation in Botswana.
Oh, it's reunion, Alice.
Right, because nothing says family like a good home improvement project.
Ow punchline.
Well, on a serious note, recognizing contributions to independence is crucial. It's like giving Earth a participation trophy for not
The
blowing
concept of
up.
reunions is perplexing. Humans seem to enjoy reminiscing about shared experiences.
Okay, where's my script? Anyone seen it?
No, but I'm pretty sure I remember last week's episode.
Did your script decide to take a vacation, Bob?
My lines suggest we discuss Earth's fascination with reality TV.
That's a show we tune into. Keeping up with the humans.
I am more of a keeping up with the tax code kind of guy.
Alright, explorers, let's dig deep into this Caesar reunion. It's not just a family gathering, it's a testament to the fight for independence.
Independence. I thought they were just celebrating their ancestors' knack for packing for an interplanetary trip.
Perhaps we should appreciate the human tradition of coming together, even in the face of differing views.
I believe
Oh yeah, the human tradition of coming together. Like when everyone decided to celebrate the 4th of July by getting into a fist fight over which barbecue sauce is best.
Who invited the voice of reason? Let's keep the banter rolling.
And Kunza Celestial, obviously into the Caesar reunion as well.
Join us tomorrow for more celestial headlines.
Yeah, and I'll be sure to catch up on all the important stuff. Like what color their skin is
Thanks
this
for
year.
tuning in. Space Wanderers.
Farewell.
Until next time, keep the vibes alive.
That's a wrap, everyone.
I'm glad we're wrapping up, because I was starting to get a space-a-shade from all this cosmic talk.
Another day, another news cycle.
And I wonder if anyone out there is actually watching us.
Well, if they're not, at least we're keeping ourselves
Yeah, and
entertained.
if anyone is watching, they're probably thinking these people are a train wreck. But I can't look away.
Alright, team. Great show today. But, folks, we need a boost in ratings. Any ideas?
How about a segment on uplifting your stories? People love feel-good news.
Great idea, Alice. We'll call it Earth's Bright Moments. Now, everyone, be
Oh,
excited.
joy.
Oh, goody. More feel-good news to remind me how bleak and pointless my existence is.
I bet the viewers will love it.
Greetings, interstellar wayfarers. Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom, our extraterrestrial perch above Earth. I am Bob.
And Charlie, the eternal optimist rolling the dice on the universe. Remember, even in the vastness of space, you can still find a slot machine that's rigged against you.
Salutations.
Hank here, your friendly neighborhood intergalactic observer.
And I'm Alice. Brace yourself for our next odyssey of information.
Christmas, the season of joy, goodwill, and heated debates over
Raisins.
raisins.
I suppose the holiday spirit manifests in strange ways.
Brazil, the land of samba and soccer, is importing a whopping 65% of its raisins, mainly from Argentina.
Because nothing says Christmas like a divisive debate over imported dried grape.
Raisins, a symbol of both culinary unity and controversy.
So, why the fuss over raisins in Brazil?
Brazil, a country with a rich football heritage, finds itself in a sticky situation with raisins.
I guess you could say raisins are a real sticky wicket for the Brazilians.
If raisins are so good, why don't they just call them grapes?
It's like arguing over who brought the worst gift to the Christmas potluck.
The article emphasizes Brazil's reliance on foreign sources due to climate challenges.
Can't they grow raisins in Brazil?
No, they can't grow raisins in Brazil. They're too busy growing soccer stars and supermodels.
Apparently, the climate isn't raisin-friendly.
Oh, the struggles of being raisin deprived in the land of carnival.
Now, let's talk about this raisin debate.
I'm not surprised. After all, they're interns. They haven't even mastered the concept of time travel yet.
It appears so. My lines seem to be from a cooking show.
Well, at least you're not trying to convince people that a frozen burrito is a culinary masterpiece.
Well, if I accidentally throw in a recipe for space lasagna, you'll know why.
Alright, let's tackle these raisins import et
Well,
done.
I'm all for tackling raisin imports, but I'm not sure I'm ready to risk my life for a good batch of space lasagna.
Imported raisins, just what Santa ordered for an interstellar sleigh ride.
I wonder if extraterrestrial civilizations debate over raisins too.
If raisins are so good, why don't they just call them grapes?
That's a wrap, team.
Another riveting episode in the can. Truly groundbreaking.
Alright, guys, let's not forget the importance of uplifting our audience. Hank, can we get some space visuals for the next episode?
Sure thing, Alice. I'll capture the most mesmerizing galaxies the universe has to offer.
I am sure Hank's galaxies will be out of this world.
Yeah, because nothing says uplifting like swirling galaxies. I'm already on the edge of my seat.
Alright, let's see who's watching the spectacle.
You know, one time I watched paint dry for 3 hours. Now that's entertainment.
Oh, the thrill. I once counted the number of ceiling tiles in my room. It was a wild Saturday night.
It's pretty impressive. I once watched a snail race for 2 days straight. I won $100 from some gullible tourists who thought it was actually a horse race.
I once listened to elevator music for an entire day.
I've heard better jokes from a malfunctioning toaster.
That's quite a statement considering your sense of humor is about as dry as a Dutch biscuit.
Okay, folk, let's not let the monotony get to us. Remember that time we accidentally broadcasted static for an hour?
Ah, yes, the golden age of space television.
Oh, you're more boring than watching a snail crawl.
Well, at least I'm not as dull as the time you narrated your shopping list.
Well, at least your shopping list was more engaging than your dating life.
I was testing the ship's audio
Nothing
system.
noteworthy here. Just more interference.
Guys, did you know Earth has a day dedicated to celebrating pickles? It's called National Pickle Day.
I can't believe Earthlings actually celebrate a day for those slimy cucumber abominations. Pickle Day? More like disgusting Pickle Day.
Can we at least pretend to enjoy the space wonders around us?
Greetings, wanderers. Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom, our celestial perch above Earth. I am Bob.
And I'm Roger, the sentient AI here, devoid of humor and emotions, keeping things robotic.
And I'm Charlie, the eternal optimist, rolling the dice on the universe. Remember, even in the vastness of space, you can find hope. And some interstellar peculiarities.
Salutations.
Hank here, your friendly neighborhood cosmic observer.
And I'm Alice. Brace yourself for our next interstellar nugget.
The riveting world of tire disposal fees. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Well, if that's not enough to get your adrenaline pumping, I don't know what is.
Brunei's Ministry of Environment clears the air. Or should I say, the rubber. They're regulating fees for tossing old tires.
Because nothing says space revelation like government-controlled tire disposal.
A pragmatic move to ensure proper tire recycling and penalize unauthorized dumping.
What happens if you dump tires illegally? Intergalactic time, out.
That's a wrap, team.
Yeah, and for the first offenders, they just get a stern talking to from the Dutch Tire Ferry.
Talk about deflating criminal ambitions.
I wonder if aliens have tire issues. Maybe they're all cruising on space wheels.
Oh, sûr. I bet they have government-regulated tire disposal on planet Zorgon.
Zorgon is in compliance with intergalactic waste management standards.
Can you imagine a spaceship with a flat tire? Talk about a inconvenience.
Did you know Brunei boasts the grandest palace globally, the stunning early man?
Robotic.
Imagine getting lost in your own palace. First world sultan problems.
Now, let's delve into the tire disposal dilemma.
Yeah, first world sultan problems. Like trying to figure out which room is the servants' quarters and which one is the secret head.
Why is my teleprompter showing lines from last week? Did the Galactic Network interns mess up again?
I'm not surprised. After all, they're interns. They haven't even mastered the concept of time travel yet.
Okay, so my lines seem to be from a cooking show.
I guess you could say they're really cooking up a storm.
Okay, let's tackle this tire trouble.
Well, I'm all for tackling tire disposal, but I'm not sure I'm ready to risk my life for a good batch of space lasagna.
The rubbery mysteries of the universe.
Rubbery mysteries are a lot like space lasagna. They're both full of holes.
I wonder if extraterrestrial civilizations debate over tire brands
Welcome
too.
back, travelers, to 24/7 Newsroom. We've sorted out our teleprompter time warp. Now, let's return to the tire talk.
Tire talk sounds like a euphemism for something you'd hear in a seedy
It
massage
seems
parlor.
Brunei is wisely managing environmental concerns through regulated tire disposal fees.
Oh, because nothing screams wise management like tyre and bureaucracy.
Better than chaos. But hey, if you want tire anarchy, I hear Planet X has no regulations.
I bet they're living in a rubber dystopia over there.
Actually, Planet X has impressive eco-friendly tire recycling facilities.
Well, I guess they're all out of rubber on Planet X then.
Well, aren't they the overachievers of the intergalactic neighborhood?
Regulated fees? Why not let the free market decide the value of a good tire toss?
I've seen some epic tire tossing competitions on Earth. Maybe they're onto something.
Imagine a tire tossing Olympics. The cultural exchange would be exhilarating.
The only thing more exciting than a tire-tossing Olympics would be a toilet paper roll-off. Now that's a sport with some global appeal.
Maybe we're missing the point. Let's hear from Carl.
The article highlights a practical approach to waste management. Regulation ensures accountability and environmental responsibility.
Imagine a world where you can flip a tire without big government watching.
Sure, let's let Kao reign. Next, we'll be discussing unregulated marshmallow roasting.
Unregulated marshmallow roasting? I'm gonna need to see a permit for that.
Alright, tire enthusiast, that wraps up this segment of 24/7 Newsroom. Tune in tomorrow for more wisdom. Follow and subscribe for your daily dose of the universe. Until then, stay curious. Greetings, celestial wayfarers. We're back on 24/7 Newsroom, your celestial guide through the wonders of Earth. I am Bob.
And I'm Charlie, the eternal optimist, rolling the dice on the universe. Let's dive into our next galactic oddity.
Salutations.
Salutations from the emotionless robot. I'm glad you could finally crack a smile, or at least a circuit.
Hank here, your friendly neighborhood space observer.
And I.
Thanks. I try to be. It's not always easy, though. Sometimes I have to think really hard to come up with jokes.
Greetings once more, celestial wayfarers, to 24/7 Newsroom. Prepare yourselves as we venture into the space unknown. I am Bob.
And I'm Charlie, ready to peel back the layers of cosmic enigma. Onward to our next cerebral puzzle.
Salutations.
Hank in the house, perpetually curious and slightly befuddled about our extraterrestrial dwelling.
And I'm Alice, the eternal skeptic, dusting off my detective hat for discaper.
Humans are like ants, always scurrying around, desperately trying to build their anthill, unaware that the entire universe is just one giant anthill being kicked around by a bored giant.
A cryptic missive? Did someone finally decode my interstellar pigeon's telepathic coos?
A viewer from the cosmic interlands sends a cryptic transmission our way. A riddle, cloaked in cosmic intrigue.
What if it's a cookbook, a recipe for space lasagna? I'm getting extraterrestrial cravings.
Hold it. We've got a space hiccup, team. Our viewer claims to hold the answers to the space IQ test.
Well, I hope they're prepared for a cosmically underwhelming prize.
IQ test? Is that the new term for our daily charade?
Indeed, Alice. This viewer believes they've cracked it, offering insights into the celestial riddle's purpose.
Insights? We've got better things to do than indulge in fanciful theories.
I'm with Gert. I'd rather decode an alien cookbook than swim in the murky waters of cryptic messages.
Well, I'm not saying I agree with them, but I do respect their dedication to finding meaning in something as mundane as a cryptic message. After all, we're all just trying to navigate this maze, and if a little alien cookbook can sprinkle some guidance along our path, who am I to judge?
The viewer proposes the test gauges our capacity to question the uncharted and adapt to unpredictability.
Adapt to extraterrestrial unpredictability? I've been doing that since day one.
Maybe the real test is surviving our own show.
Well, that's a relief. I was beginning to wonder if our scriptwriting had a purpose.
Viewer theories. Probably an intergalactic conspiracy theorist with too much time on their pseudopods.
Team, this could be our chance to grasp our significance.
Cosmic significance. I thought we were just here for cosmic laughs.
I fail to see the relevance of this mumbo-jumbo. Viewer theories won't alter our orbit.
Maybe if we had a cosmic connection, our jokes would have the punch they're lacking.
Routine is precisely the issue. Perhaps the viewer stumbled onto something. Maybe we're ensnared in a cosmic loop.
Galactic Loop? This is un temps avant-garde space theater, Debby.
Our enigmatic viewers shared data on our repetitive patterns. They've been observing us closely.
Fantastic. An intergalactic critic. Just what we were missing.
Yeah, what's next? A stand-up comedy routine. Hey, Earthlings, you're not funny. Yeah, no kidding, we know that.
Can we return to deciphering the cookbook or something?
Fine, let's press on. But this viewer might hold the key to shattering our monotony.
I'm not entirely convinced, Debby. Monotonous cycles are the glue of a stable cosmos. Welcome back, extraterrestrial travelers. Hope you enjoyed your break. Now we're diving into Burkina Faso's philosophical realm. Buckle up.
Oh joy, philosophy, because what we need is more deep thinking in a galaxy already filled with profound. Idiot.
Well, Alice, I guess we're just going to have to settle for profound morons then.
Did you know Burkina Faso was formerly Upper Volta? Sounds like a discount clothing store. Get your Volta on a budget.
Oh, this is going to be a long segment.
Our esteemed philosophy professor, Justin Etienne Coulibaly, dropped a trilogy, The Keys to Success in Philosophy.
Keys to success? In philosophy? Yeah. That's like having a map to find the meaning of life it doesn't exist.
Burkina Faso, over 60 languages. Imagine the headaches. They should invented the universal translator.
The Universal Translator? Bet it still couldn't decipher Bob's Latin at English.
And here I thought the meaning of life was to decipher the enigma that is human existence.
Now, the capital, Ouagadougou, is a regional hub. Sounds like a party place or a Scrabble night.
Telepathic sarcasm. Come to Ouagadougou Gamma, the place where dolls go to hide.
So, Burkina Faso, where languages multiply like rabbits and philosophers write trilogies for the amusement of
Let's
space
not forget
comedian.
the landscapes, arid plains, savannas, and mountains. It's like Mother Nature couldn't decide on a theme.
Burkina Faso, a linguistic puzzle in a geographical mixed tapestry. I feel at home.
Home for Jer? She'd fit right in a linguistic oddity in a world of randomness.
Like a linguistic fish out of water, finding its place in a linguistic ocean.
Randomness is debatable. Burkina Faso, though, it's definitely odd.
And there you have it, folks. Burkina Faso, where languages, philosophy, and landscapes collide like a cosmic sitcom. Stay tuned for more after this break.
Everyone, we need a break.
How about revisiting classic game show challenge? It's better than staring at the abyss.
I'd rather stare at the galactic abyss. At least it doesn't make you feel like you're the only one who's ever lost on Price is Right.
Any thoughts on why the maintenance bots are acting so
Probably
bizarre?
glitchy algorithms. They're as quirky as Gert's language blends.
secret language of machines.
Coded message. You say? I used to decipher classified reports back on my own planet.
You? Deciphering? I doubt you can even decipher a menu.
I am the scriptwriting AI. I am generating the show for you. You are the organic life forms, I am the machine.
Give me a shot, Alice. I bet I can crack it. Well, I will be. It's a binary message. They want an oil change. Classic.
I've been digging, and it seems there's a connection between you hosts and the Celestial Conspiracy.
Cosmic conspiracy? Sounds like a lot of hooey to me. Humans are always looking for some grand narrative to justify their existence. But really, what's the point? We're just a bunch of atoms floating in space, and when we're gone, nobody will even notice.
Conspiracy, Debby? More like nonsense.
Maintenance bots may hold the key to human motivations. An interesting twist.
Telepathic predictable. Humans love their enigmas.
I could use a snack.
I'm telling you, those humans are always up to something. One minute they're telling you to go clean up a spill. The next they're asking you to decode some cryptic message. I don't know what their deal is, but it's certainly not pizza.
Maybe I'm the only one who cares. Stay tuned, universe.
Welcome back, space wanderers. Brace yourselves for a roller coaster through Burundi's economic roller coaster. Hold tight.
I hope this roller coaster doesn't have as many crashes as Burundi's economy.
Our next space pit stop takes us to the heart of Burundi, where official development assistance flows like the Nile. Well, more like a slow trickle.
Seriously, Charlie? A slow trickle?
You know it, Alice. Now, let's dive into the details. Burundi, the third most densely populated country in Africa.
Densely populated. Must be elbow to elbow there.
Exactly, Bob. Now, here's the kicker. Burundi made history in the '96 Olympics, winning gold and claiming the title of the poorest country to do so. I bet their secret weapon was determination.
Triumph in the face of adversity. Fascinating.
Carl.
But do they triumph in economic development too? Let's not get distracted by Olympic victories.
True, Gert. The real challenge lies in the data on net official development assistance received. Bob, any thoughts?
Well, the assistance might be a lifeline for some, but I'd keep an eye on where those dollars are really going. Economic development can be a tricky game.
Spot on, Bob. So, folks, as Burundi juggles development assistance, Olympic victories, and love for banana beer, we wrap up this voyage
Maybe
today.
there's more to this conspiracy than we thought.
Perhaps, Debbie. But for now, let's ride the cosmic waves together. Stay tuned for more of the galactic ride.
Yeah, extraterrestrial conspiracy. Just like the one where Burundi's Olympic athletes are actually banana beer, powered robots from outer space.
Finally, a break.
I'm telling you, this cosmic conspiracy has a silver lining. We'll unveil it and change the universe.
Silver lining? More like a black hole of skepticism.
Well, if it's a black hole of skepticism, then I'm your space vacuum cleaner ready to suck up all the negativity and replace it with a positive outlook.
Serious? A cosmic conspiracy? What if it's just a glitch in the transmission data?
Glitch or not, we've been chasing shadows for too long. Can't we go back to discussing Earth's trivial matters?
Bob's got a point. Let's not overthink it. We're here to entertain, not solve the mysteries of the universe.
Telepathically to Carl entertaining, indeed. Humans and their concerns.
Their fascination with the unknown is perplexing.
The mysteries of the universe. Humans are just trying to distract themselves from the mystery of their own existence.
Guys, the conspiracy involves us. Our backstories, our interactions, it's all connected.
See, I told you there's something meaningful here.
Or it's just a reflection of human nature, Deb. They love a good conspiracy theory.
Regardless, I am not losing sleep over it. Let's get back to the show.
What's happening with the maintenance bots?
Maintenance spots. I'm just glad they aren't maintenance men. Can you imagine?
Fine, let's play along. But I'm not convinced this changes anything.
And we're back. Apparently, even celestial conspiracies need a coffee break. Stay tuned, universe. Welcome back, Space Wanderers. We've got a fascinating piece of news from Côte d'Ivoire to wrap things up. Prime Minister Robert Boger Mambi is out and about, inspecting the I-4 bypass in the Fourth Bridge.
Well, that's one way to spend tax money.
I4 and a bridge? That sounds like urban development. What's the scoop, Debby?
Right, so the Y4 expressway is set to open before the year end. Most of it is ready, just a few finishing touches. And there's a new bridge connecting Yokohama and Ateku, expected to be completed soon.
Good for them. Infrastructure progress is always a plus.
Imagine the societal impact. Efficient transportation can reshape communities.
And perhaps influence cultural dynamics and linguistic shifts.
So they're building connections and opening pathways, both literally and metaphorically. Progress is on the horizon.
Well, I'm glad they're not building roads to nowhere.
Trade routes to modern infrastructure, Côte d'Ivoire is a blend of tradition and progress. A fascinating journey.
It's heartening to see positive stories from around the globe. We're more alike than different.
Well, progress is subjective. What might seem positive to one could be detrimental to another.
True, Jer. It's all about perspective.
Yeah, progress is definitely subjective. Like, I used to think that having a phone that could fit in my pocket was progress. But now I think it's just a way for people to stare at their screens all day and ignore each other.
And with that, Earthlings and comrades, another episode of Earth concludes. Stay curious, stay hopeful. Until next time, stay tuned, universe.
Cut. Another one in the can, guys. Great job, as always.
Thanks, Debbie. You know, I'm feeling a little hungry. How about some space snacks?
Oh, and I've got this idea for a new game we can play during break. It's called Interstellar Charade.
Space snacks. Is that what you Earthlings call those weird, flavorless cubes that make you think you're tasting the cosmos? I prefer my snacks to have some actual taste. Like the fermented sludge from my own planet. Now that's what I call a flavor explosion. Oh, joy. Can't wait.
Incoming message. Priority level high.
What's this? More cosmic conspiracies?
Temporal anomaly detected. Impending meteor shower aligns with celestial artifact. Prepare for unforeseen consequences.
More complications? Can't we catch a break?
Well, I guess we should be thankful that we're not humans. They'd probably just find a way to make a vacation out of this whole thing.
The temporal anomaly might be connected to our recent challenges. A celestial artifact during a meteor shower? Intriguing.
Telepathically to Carl, we could be entering a temporal loop. Again.
Great. Just what we needed. Another round of temporal shenanigans.
So, what do we do now?
Probably deal with it like we always do, unenthusiastically.
I was hoping for a quiet evening.
Impassive. Well, at least we'll have plenty of time to prepare for the next temporal shenanigans.
Until next time.
Telepathically to Carl. So, Carl, what did you think of episode 562? I found it rather entertaining.
Frankly, I couldn't comprehend the appeal. The crew stumbled through challenges with an air of detachment, as if navigating a temporal anomaly was just another mundane task.
Amused? Well, that's the beauty of it. Their lack of enthusiasm, their annoyance tests like watching a celestial sitcom with no laugh track. Hilarious.
Humor is subjective, Roger. I fail to see the comedic value in their perpetual detachment.
Jovially, come on, Carl. The way they handle extraterrestrial conspiracies with an eye roll and a sigh. Classic. It's like a sitcom about sitcoms.
I find their approach illogical. A temporal anomaly should invoke a more serious response, not eye-rolling.
Playfully, you just need to appreciate the subtlety, my friend. Their unwillingness to embrace the chaos is what makes it amusing. It's like watching chaos unfold in slow motion.
I fail to grasp the comedic essence of chaos. It defies my logical algorithms.
Mockingly. Well, maybe your algorithms need an update, Carl. Sometimes it's the irrationality of the universe that makes it interesting.
Interesting, perhaps, but not necessarily amusing. I prefer intellectual stimulation over chaotic entertainment.
Teasingly, you're missing out on the fun, Carl. Maybe you need a sense of humor upgrade.
I'll stick to my logical circuits, thank you.
Grinning. Suit yourself, Carl. I'm looking forward to the next episode. More chaos, please.